What you talking about now, Cine? I don't know, but you're gonna get some nuggets out of it though. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn that bell on. There's a new video series dropping every Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the random jam session whenever I'm in my bag. You do not want to miss out. Also, be sure to check out my books, man. The link's in the description below, right along with my vegan class if you're trying to go plant-based and stay plant-based. I'm telling you, it works. Oh, and lastly, be sure to follow me on Instagram at _just_scene_. The nuggets I don't put over here, I put over there, so you can always get me when you need me. But you ain't really coming for all of that. Peace, love, knowledge, and freedom. I'm out. And this shit was just a means to get you somewhere. So it starts off with the mythology of, hey, this is something. It gives you the anthropomorphism so you can start to better understand and see the things just in case you have to teach it to a child. Then it goes into the rituals. The rituals are the daily practices and things like that that you do that's supposed to bring you to the center of what it is. But then after that it goes into the allegory to where it says, hey, this wasn't physical real shit. This was something different. Now that transcends you into spirituality. You no longer need the religion. But they stop you at the mythology. And they give you small pieces of the ritual and never give you the understanding, so you never get to the allegory. But that's not here nor there. But I had to express that because when I say spirituality, motherfuckers really try to run the two concurrent. They not the same shit. Alright? Goddamn. So once you get above that, then you start to get into the 12 laws of the universe. You feel what I'm saying? Religions are for the earth. You feel me? Spirituality is for the universe. You feel me? Religion is for the earth, the world, the people. It's like that's not for the soul. Like that's for the physical flesh on this motherfucker to transcend itself. But when you understand the 12 laws of the universe, then you understand one specific law, which is the law of polarity, like I said. So every good there's evil, every high there's low. Like they've been teaching you this. Like that's one of the allegorical points of the whole fucking religion. Like think about that shit, bro. Think about that shit. Why the fuck can't the religion end? Why the fuck can't it end? Is because we know how it's supposed to end. It's a comic book, bro. It's a basic comic book. You know that the deity has to beat the demon. The deities have to clash with each other. You feel what I'm saying? The good deity has to triumph over the bad deity. But the bad deity is what's running the world. That's how the things work because you got to understand polarities. You feel me? You got to understand polarities. And with the polarities, then you have to now go into spirit, the generational curse. So religion cannot free you from a generational curse. It can't. Religion just keeps you into the shit. You don't believe me? Look at the never mind. Because some people still believe that, we're supposed to be cursed off of a principle that happened to a curse that occurred to and happened to a group of people now has to recycle and happen, and then in real time you want to juxtapose so many different things. So we're blurring our mentalities and we're fucking up our sanity because we're trying to understand some shit that's really written down in existence, so we say, but then we're trying to juxtapose it to something different. You feel what I'm saying? Like I get that they say, okay, yeah, you're going to be bondage and slave for 400 years. We was in bondage and slave for 400 years, but it was specific on it being in Egypt. This ain't Egypt, my nigga. Like Egypt is still around. Like I can understand if that particular place was, you know what I mean? But that's not here nor there. I don't want to get too heavy into that. I'm going back to the spirituality side of it. So when you go to the 12 universal laws and you have the polarities, the universal law of polarity, which means that there's a high and a low, positive, negative, right or wrong, masculine, feminine. There's a point of balance between two things. So in order to break a generational curse, you have to understand your generational blessing. That's where the fucked up part about it, and that's where religion is keeping us. It's keeping us stuck within our generational curse, so we can't acknowledge our generational blessing. You feel me? You have to, when you understand your generational blessing, your generational blessing is what your family line, what your lineage, whatever it is, has to use to break the generational curse imposed upon you. It's some real deep shit. So when you understand that one thing that your family does consistently well, that everybody can do somehow, that's where you understand where your generational blessing is. But what do they mask and what do they fabricate the most? Like, what do they put upon us? They put our generational curses in us. You feel what I'm saying? They put our generational curses upon us, and that's what that's what kind of breaks us down. You feel what I'm saying? That's what kind of breaks us down. So you have to take your generational blessing to break your generational curse. But you have to understand what your generational blessing is. I use just one. Like, my people, as a whole, collectively, the melanated people, we have a plethora of generational curses. But I just use two that I was able to, I just use my one curse and one blessing that I was able to identify and break. One of the generational curses that, you know, they try to say shit's hereditary, but nah, this is a generational curse. I don't know who the first motherfucker was to impose it, but I don't give a damn. That's just gonna start with me. It's alcoholism. You feel what I'm saying? Alcoholism, and this stems in a sense from both sides of the family, both sides of my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a lineage that runs down. You feel what I'm saying? But the alcoholism is really not the curse. That is the detail that allows you to see what the principal curse is. You feel what I'm saying? So the principal curse is addiction. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of times we be thinking, oh, like, it's fucked up because fiends will laugh at fiends for having different addictions. You feel what I'm saying? You be laughing at a motherfucker, you be like, okay, you're addicted to alcohol, so you're bad. I'm addicted to food, but it's okay because I was hungry. No, an addiction is an addiction, and that's where you have to get to the core of it all. So it's like when you have one aspect of the addiction, you then have to see what your generational blessing is.